Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all well this evening. We are bringing you yet again another glorious North and South line battle. And we are at the Union spawn with the Old Glory flying high as usual. And the cavalry getting set up and the cannoneers moving off, ready to deploy their... Oh, okay. And the odd little bit of mass murder. So you can see, oh, look at that, volunteer freestyle from the 72nd Pennsylvania. And a GCK volunteer also from the 72nd. And, oh, God, it's Bellyfort. Oh, he's back from holiday, everyone. Take care. Look out. And Bromley wants another reset. But I think Bellyfort's having a seizure. And he's a corporal as well. How did that happen? Good God, somebody's promoted him. Okay, so Montillo is trying to deal with... I'm not sure if Bellyfort's having a seizure or he's actually having problems. And there is Donny. Look at that. Fine locks on Donny and a fine bold bonce on the top. So let's see. There's Hottle, of course, carrying the flag as he always does for those fine Rhode Islanders. Recruit Numpty. Oh, what a fantastic name. Love that name, Mr. Numpty. And Zango at the end of there as well. And a fine turnout for the Rhode Islanders. Oh, hallelujah. Fantastic stuff. Quartermaster Sergeant Donny on the horse. I wonder if we've got ourselves a Barbaneth here today. Doesn't look like it. Instead, we have the bold bonce that is Mr. Donny. Doesn't he look lovely? And let's move out and see what the rest of the forces are up to as we are live, ladies and gentlemen. So, lovely map here, I have to say. And you can see 89 and 91 players, so balance is reasonably good. Now, looks like we've got some more of the Union forces here. 72nd Pennsylvania moving out. Let's just make sure we're getting our sides right, because obviously... yeah, it looks like, 72nd Pennsylvania are the Union forces today. So you can see them bounding over these rock formations and walls, moving towards this particular homestead and the rolled bales of straw in the fields. As there is the fine gentleman, Mr. Staff Lieutenant Bumblebonce, followed up with Staff Lieutenant Birch from the Eagle Brigade. Now, we look over here. This is obviously the Rhode Islanders moving in, and the 72nd Pennsylvania also moving up as well. There's Fredo, First Lieutenant, commanding officer for these fine members of the 72nd Pennsylvania, looking glorious and very handsome today with minimal of bullet holes in them, which is always a good thing. Now, let's just see what's going on over here. What's this? It's the Rogan Sharpshooters with the man after who they take for their name, Captain Rogan. This heroic gentleman with a fine ginger beard. Almost ginger beard, actually. Anyway, the battle is actually commencing. You can see the fire occurring between the enemy. And here, John Unai taking a pot shot long distance and just a little short. So we're going to fly over to find out what the Confederate State Forces are doing. Now, you can see on this particular map, there's a nice little stone bridge sort of crossing area here. And you're going to have the Confederate State Forces probably over here somewhere. Look at this. What do you know? There's some Confederate State Army fellows. Major Hugo from the 32nd Massachusetts. Mr. Fuzzles. Good God, what a great name. Pain Mace, of course, holding the flag. Sergeant McHale. And Staff Captain Hadley. Oh, and his horse. So anyway, let's see who's up here. Is this... It is the mighty Mr. Guru Dennis, captain of the 32nd Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Steamroller. Oh, and that was a cannonball that just flew right past. So, who's this out in the field? There's John Price from the Raven Brigade, and we've got a few guys moving over. Private Pokercock from the 32nd, and there, the commanding officer, that gentleman, Mr. Colonel Lance. Always a pleasure to see him back. Always a pleasure. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Hinkle or Nitek are here tonight, so there will be no battle bushes this evening, I'm afraid. Recruit Shuckle from 1st Connecticut taking cover along with Corporal Demon, and these guys have found themselves a really good position from which to attack the wooden bridge over here. Now, look at this cross hatch type wooden bridge, isn't it? It's beautiful. Look at this. This is just lovely work. I have to say, really like this map. I mean, look at that. Combination of stone, wooden crossings, and more stone, and stone, and stone, and more stone. Yes, we like our stone. What can I say? Anyway, checking through his binocs, Murdoch Crawford, US, 3rd US Colonel, looking out for his men, as it looks like, yep, the 3rd US are pushing up and getting a bit aggressive, as Eugene Beaver, never mind the Beaver, ladies and gentlemen, always got to watch for the Beaver, as cannonballs coming in from Private Cy, taking down poor old Podman and Tin and McCarth, who unfortunately does not seem to be able to duck tonight. Now, here, the 72nd, volunteered Ty Bertley. And these guys taking cover behind these wooden fences. Now, that's one of the things that happened in the actual real battle, is that whenever an army would come nearby to any kind of farmstead, it would literally drain wells dry, remove all the livestock for food purposes, burn all this stuff for firewood. It was devastating to somebody who was a plantation owner and all the rest of it. So, and Arian's lost his rifle. So, yeah, I think what you need to do is need to have it like, Arian needs to have his rifle like kids do with mittens, so that you have it attached to your coat so you can't lose it. And that's, I think, the best way to go under the circumstances. So, let's see if we can get an idea of the general sort of strategy of things going on between the two forces of the Confederate state and the Union, the Federales. So, let's just wait and see. We look over here. Oh dear, Private Cy killing Dark Thunder and Marissi with a team kill. Oh, fantastic. Whoops-a-daisy. Major Pluto, the fine Mr. Pluto. And you can see an experienced gentleman by the grey in his beard. And Achille, who managing to catch a bullet from somebody. And there is Stereus. Well, quite. Who's this at the end? It's Dark-Owned. Hello, Dark-Owned. And now let's see what's going on. A Star Gamer appears to have caught a nice shot from Major Dagon. John Price looking to do a drive-by on his horse. Oh, look at this. Major Dagon gets shot by Toku. And here is the Massachusetts Steamroller themselves. Corporal Titus, I nearly called him Captain, are making their way through the cornfields here. The 32nd Massachusetts using the cornfields to hide their approach. And you can see here the cavalry appears to have jumped the enemy. So you've got the likes of George Hamilton from Michigan, the 1st Michigan. Oh, pistol shot. Oh, fine pistol shot into Captain Hamilton, Captain Jameson from the 2nd Connecticut. Now he's able to get a horse, and he is actually getting back into the battle now, as it looks like a few guys over here trying to defend themselves. Toku, who managed to get a kill earlier, and brutal goings on here as Trollfly is trying to defend himself. Recruit from the 7th New Jersey, but no, sliced across the face with the bayonet. And you can see these guys. Oh, heavens above. Horsey down, ladies and gentlemen. Monotone. Recruit Monotone from the 2nd Connecticut. Pops his rifle out. Goes for the shot. Got a duck. Barged to the floor by the horse. That's nasty goings on. Nasty, nasty things occurring. There's lots of... And even nastier as you get shot in the face. So, pretty brutal goings on here as far as the teams are concerned. 48 to 66. So right now the Union is majorly on the back foot. There's Gummy Wolf Private from the 32nd Massachusetts with a little bit of horse assassination occurring out in the field. So, let's see if we can lock in. As here is the 10th New York. Look at this. Don't they look fantastic? Fredo and John. And at the back here, the 10th New York, Captain Dominic and Mercenary Sharky. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's this? Staff Lieutenant Birch continuing to rally the forces, push them forward as these members make a quick run, led by the erstwhile Captain Rogan. taking a small pause to reload his weapon. However, we wait.
Stinking animals!
Well, quite. And let's just see what occurs, because you can see these guys crossing the river. Cannons, ladies and gentlemen. We're hearing cannons. PFC Knight from the 1st Artillery. Private Psy. Panda P. And a commanding officer getting involved. It's, of course, the lovely Mr. Mogul Wolf. And also nearby looks to be more of the 1st Artillery. Looks to be the defenders. There's Corporal Faceman. And Gotrek 2, of course, of the famous New Jersey Gotreks. And you can see there a fine report of the cannon firing past. Look at that. Bit of woodwork as well, and the earthenworks to protect themselves. So, cannon fire continuing to go. And, oh, look at this. Oh, God. It's the 32nd Massachusetts. Very, very, very nasty bunch they are. When you've got the 32nd Massachusetts after you, you damn well know about it. Whoopsie-daisy, and another kill from Psy into a couple of his team members. Oh, dearie, dearie. Never mind. Major Hugo also following up. Oh, looks like a little bit of discipline going on in the ranks there. As Recruit Williams also gets taken down by Dark-Owned. So, yeah, pro-arty for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Pro-arty for the win. And here is Mercenary Sloth, who seems to be having trouble getting over a fence. And also, we're looking at the 32nd. There's Broom 2. And we're looking at Gummy Wolf. And these guys taking cover behind this homestead, which is offering good cover. Well, obviously not to him because he's dead. But if we move in, as Achille gets taken down. No, not shot in the ankle. But here is the 72nd Pennsylvania. And somebody dies. Fredo dies. And then gets teabagged by one of his teammates on the way out. Rogan continuing to fire back. There goes Bellyfort, ladies and gentlemen. Bellyfort is down. Let's see if we can find out where this occurred. So we can do the equivalent of teabag him with the observer camera. Because that would be kind of funny. And here we go. Oh, down goes Mikhail's horse. And he's bayoneted horribly. Oh, brutal. Brutal goings on there. Mikhail literally air-conditioned courtesy of that. And it looks like John Price is getting involved against the Rhode Islanders. Let's see if we can... Why is Gamer in a vat of wine? I probably shouldn't even ask, to be honest. There's probably a perfectly reasonable explanation for it. And we're having trouble locking in on what's left of these guys because the Rhode Islanders are really suffering at the moment. And looks like Momchilo taken down as well. Let's see if we can find out where this is all occurring. Oh dear, this is not looking good. Oh my goodness, Private Snugglebottoms. What a fantastic name. Oh, sir, that is glorious. As now you can see here, what remains, there we go. That's pretty much all of them down. Not looking good. Captain Donomic, not happy about that. And who's this man? Staff Lieutenant Birch holding on to the... Ouch. Holding on to nothing as John Price just sliced him across the back. Oh, good God. Artillery, Fort Derp is in place. Private Frank catching a sabre. A fine stab coming in off of Gotrek 2, of course, without question. Until Gotrek is then murdered. Oh, is he going to make it? No, is Gotrek still with us? No, there's Corvin and Horsey over the side here. Rockefeller getting involved. His horse literally just disappeared. I swear his horse just beamed up or teleported somewhere. So anyway, they're now working to try and get into the artillery, Fort Derp, being defended by, of course, the 1st New Jersey Brigade, the 1st Artillery, who are, let's just say, taking a slightly defensive-minded posture. And as you can see, oh, out come the guns, ladies and gentlemen. And now you can see 15 and 54. So yeah, the Union... I think it's fair to say that things are not looking good for the Union. Yeah, get off that barrel, damn it. Silly boys. So. Ah, of course, the wonderful, glorious Fife Major Diddles is on board, ladies and gentlemen. So all hails Diddles, ladies and gentlemen. All hail Diddles. How we love the Diddles. Anyway, let's see. Let us not go on too much about the Diddles and his diddlements. But let us continue as the 32nd Massachusetts, under Colonel Lance, are making their way across this beautiful bridge. Absolutely glorious. Look at it. Those cables and... oh, I love that. That's such a lovely design. And so now, the 32nd Massachusetts Steamroller is on its way with Colonel Lance, who believes in walking and by-knocking at the same time. Aha! He spots the quarry, ladies and gentlemen. And the charge is probably given as the Union forces. John Price gets taken down. Who are these Unioners? It is the 72nd, so it's going to be the 32nd Massachusetts against the 72nd from Pennsylvania. Always bound to be a good battle. Always good to see. Both really good numbers of forces, and always great to see here. Fantastic fighting between the two of them. Let's just see, as the Confederate state have won the battle. That was not exactly unexpected. And we shall move on to the next round as my machine decides to slow down somewhat. Anyway, we'll be right back, boys and girls. Be right back. And so we return, ladies and gentlemen. We return. As now, it is the next round. And we focused on the Confederate State Army previously. Let's look at the Union forces this time. Now, look at this. The 20th Maine, Corporal Pol Pot, Monsieur Pot, of course, and it looks like cannons moving out. Here is the 20th Maine, Private O'Shea, and Recruit J has just been disciplined. I have the Tiger, of course. Now, up ahead, let's see, Lieutenant Colonel Spears and Corporal Tukiko. Now look at this, cannons being picked up, will be dragged off, although to be honest this is a really nice cannon position, really nice. And so these guys moving in, the 20th Maine. Now Private Gromster getting loaded up. There's J-Man from the Rogan Sharpshooters, followed up by Bumblebonts and Lieutenant Birch. And there, oh, look at that, Bellyfort leading the line forward. Oh, look at this, promotion and leadership for Bellyfort. Yeah, they're all going to die horribly. Oh, poor Bellyfort. Anyway, Hottle carrying the flag, as Hottle always does, as cannonballs come in from Gunite, or Genite I should say. And oh my goodness, there's gunfire erupting everywhere. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage going on there. As let's see if we can lock in on where it's coming from. The 32nd Massachusetts and the 7th New Jersey having a really blistering battle right now. And you can see all the smoke in the centre of the camera, and it's really starting to get nasty. Oh, and down goes William Sherman as well. Look at this. Holy crap, this kicked off really quickly. As you can now see, these guys trying to defend themselves from oncoming forces, as well as being attacked by Union forces. And here we go. Here is Coulty, Staff Adjutant Coulty from the 7th New Jersey, and he ain't adjutant anymore. As now we move on, there's Corporal Paymace and commanding officers. Is that Diddles? No, it's Bats, the other drummer stroke musician. Bats doing his duty, trying to defend himself. Can he do it in time? He's up against 3 men. Oh, he's barged to the floor by the horse and then gets brutally slaughtered. Oh, poor Bats. Poor Bats. Never mind. There's Swift Wisp. And the rest of the guys starting to make a move as Lieutenant Thomas Beale is taken down. And look at these guys from the Union Army running away as best they can. They don't have a lot of cover in this open field. This is a lot of problems you're going to have with this kind of battle. There's Sergeant Arctic. There's John Price. With this kind of battle, because of the open areas, because it's just you don't have the cover, you've got to make that run between the open areas, and that's going to be what's going to be the problem for you. So, the 32nd. Recruit Mr. Fuzzles. Oh, lovely. And Shamanek. And Emlyn. And Broom 2. Sergeant John Doe. Sporting a fine beard. We approve of beardy goodness. And Hadley continuing to watch over everyone. With, oh, that looks to me like a general. It is, of course, Mr. U.S. Grant. Now, moving out across the field is John Doe leading the 32nd Massachusetts. Let's see if we can lock in the mighty Diddles. Diddles has been located, ladies and gentlemen. We have found the Diddles, even though we are lacking music from said Mr. Diddles. So, you can see here people... Oh, there's Major Dagon. Oh, God, look at that face. Good heavens. And you can see he's probably taken some damage already as a result of a close run-in with a cannonball. No doubt. And there's PFC. There we go. All hail the Diddles. Obey the diddlements. Obey the diddlements. There we go. So enough of that music, and let's move on to the actual battle. And we do enjoy some fine fifage from the Mr. Diddles. So let's see, as here is Recruit J-Man from the Rogan Sharpshooters. J-Man 11. And there's Paradox on the Rogan Sharpshooters. Appears to be teabagging the grass, which is a tactic that I can say I'm not that familiar with. Staff Lieutenant Birch with his rifle out, ready to do damage. And it looks like the Rhode Islanders have run into problems. There's Zango going down. Corporal Basic. Who's this over on the side? Recruit Norwegian. Oh, Pre-FC Hottle runs for it. Yes, we are talking serious cheesing going on, ladies and gentlemen. Bellyfort shot down. And who's this hiding? Swedish mercenary. Waiting for the inevitable. He goes out for a quick charge, and there's nobody there to stab. And so he moves on to the next part of the grassy area. Who's waiting for them? Who is this fellow? Matty C from the Rogan Sharpshooters, covering the retreat as Bernadotte gets taken down. There's Metz. And here, Recruit Norwegian from the Rhode Islanders, along with Hottle, supported by Swedish mercenary, J-Man 11, and Bumblebonts, who's recently lost his horse. So I think Bumblebonts crashed his horse. Private Henry, also from the Rogan Sharpshooters, and Recruit Fenix. Where's that coming from? Volunteer Jutilanian from the 72nd Pennsylvania. One of the fine recruits from Germany. Look at that, isn't he lovely? There we go. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. As it looks like Norwegians finished off. Down goes J-Man 11. And Fredo. Not sure what he's doing, but out comes the pistol. Fine drumming occurring still. Bumblebonts waiting for the off. Swedish mercenary is no more. Killed by Cloud PvP. And here come the dodging members of the Confederate State Army. Jumping left and right over the walls. In comes a 32nd Massachusetts. And anyone who's got a brain runs from the 32nd Massachusetts. Brutal goings on here right now, as the Union forces are most definitely on the run. 11 remaining. Private Phoenix Ops is literally hot on their heels. Correction, he was. Hottle is shot down by Guru Dennis. The flag has been dropped. Brave Hottle has fallen. And now the remaining members of the Union forces commence Operation Cheez-It as Fredo runs. Down goes Matty. 9 remaining. Rogue and Sharpshooter recruit. Rogue and Sharpshooter recruit. Fredo also. Over here, Volunteer Freestyle. Who's about to become a bayonet target. Now, up on the hill, we have the cannons. And that's where the Union forces are running to. Along with a slightly dead horse. And some other dead people too. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Because over here... Oh, cannonball! Cannonball intercepting someone's face. And Zeliath catching canister shot. Guru Dennis shot brutally in the head. Moga Wolf then shot down by Ranger. Arctic comes in, takes down Assassin Rep. Captain Hadley finished off with a bayonet from Fennex. Marscope killing Recruit Fennex. Is this the last man standing? No, there's 5 Union members. Panda P. Pandas, ladies and gentlemen, should not be shot at. They are an endangered species, and he's about to become, yep, a lot more endangered. So, Panda P is down. Fredo also finished off. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Confederate state win that round, and we shall move on to the next one. And so we follow on from a map change, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back at the Union camp. Apparently being killed by diddles is considered a blessing, so we shall see. But then, of course, is killing diddles considered a crime against the diddlements? That is a distinct possibility. We shall have to investigate further, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we do not believe in religious... I was about to say religious tolerance, but no. Religious oppression. So we cover all religious requirements, including the diddlements. Anyway, Eugene Beaver. Leave it for Beaver, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see what's going on. Rockefeller, Brigadier General F. From Michigan, making his way out, looking for the enemy. And he could be following this gentleman here. So the teams have been swapped, and some of them are along the wrong teams. Oh, goodness me, what's going on over here? Tsarevich, which I believe is the Russian term for the heir to the throne. Oh, God, it's a drive-by. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to go well. So he's doing a good job as a scout. Yeah, wrong team. Oh, dearie me. Oh, homework, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing blatant horning. And it's... Oh. Mr. Barnabas C. Ham. Can't be a bit of ham. Never mind. A little bit of ham and horn cannot be beaten. So we move on and check out this homestead. The people, no doubt, inside, boarded up windows, taking cover. This barn has got a lot of Confederate state forces hiding around it. A good defensive... Oh, holy crap, there's a lot of them. Now, Private Bats. Oh, it's always great to see consistent musicians in these battles. Stargamer taking pot shots at the enemy in the opposing barn. A little bit of barn-on-barn action, ladies and gentlemen. As William Sherman shot down. Wow. That was fast. Rip. The Shermanator has fallen. As Podman also getting taken down as well. And you can see more fire coming in. And it looks like we've lost Gerkslet from the Rhode Islanders already. There's Boris Noonan, Nathan Jones... Fredo moving out, checking with his binocs to find out what's going on. Let's see if we can find out what's occurring. Bats continuing to work. Ah, Colonel Jerkville from the 3rd Connecticut. Look at these fine fellows. Don't they look great? There's Tin and Qatar. Tin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's try that again. Tin and McCarth. Oh, God, heavens. Recruit Schnuckle. Ah, the fine... and esteemed Colonel OMG Potatoes. How we love the potatoes. Anyway. There's Private Ranger and Mercenary Sloth. and John Doe. And these guys are literally trying to push over this railroad area. There's Bellyfort with a little bit of conspicuous saluting, trying to catch a bullet with his face, which is only a matter of time with that face, to be honest. Oh, what? The assassin rep's not sure who to shoot at. Really not sure who to shoot at. Oh, what's going on in here? It's Hottle with the flag. A little bit of drive-by flagging going on from Hottle. Swedish mercenary also out there having fun. So, Corporal Bellyfort is up to no good as usual. As Lugless takes down Tokiko and Foxy, and they're still missing him. Oh God, what on earth is going on? I daren't ask. I don't even want to know. So, Major Dagon finished off by Tom Payne from the 2nd Connecticut Volunteers. Here are the Rhode Islanders. Corporal Basic. Recruit Tim Zula. And Norwegian. With Hottle continuing and Staff Lieutenant Birch nearby. Recruit Williams from the Rogan Sharpshooters. And bought Bellyfort. Now, I'm not sure if he's scouting or just looking to get shot in the head. One can only... You cannot really tell with Bellyfort. Oh, incoming charge, ladies and gentlemen. The 32nd Massachusetts with Mr. Fuzzles there. Give him help. Oh, that was close. As Recruit J gets taken down. Mr. Fuzzles moving forward. Checking through the windows as the Rhode Islanders are now starting to pull back. Staff Lieutenant Birch sticking his gun up his horse's bum. Yeah, there's laws against that kind of thing. Private Hottle holding the flag. And down. Oh, Hottle, no. Taken down hard. Oh, I tell a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle bush has arrived. Hinkle is on the server. And Hinkle with the toothpick, the developer toothpick, going up against, who is it? Major Hugo. So here's, oh, and he goes in with another attempt. And there we go, out comes the Bowie knife, and he's going in for that kill. Will he get him? Will he get him? No, Hinkle is no more. Killed by Snugglebottoms. Hinkle is Snugglebottom to death. Poor Hinkle. Never mind. Bless. So let's just see. Rhodey 000. Private Payne. More Rhodey again. And Colonel Lance from the 32nd. Now. He's checking to see what's going on. He's looking for the enemy. He's trying to find out where they are. Now, you can see that Purple Cow has been finished off. And now, a Roove. Pressenarmer. There's Gummy Wolf. And now you can see the 32nd Massachusetts moving up. And now it's the Confederate state. Oh, Norwegian. No, shot in the back. Brutally gunned down. There's Private Mascope from the 32nd. Let's see. Let's follow them as they move onwards. As the Confederate State Army is on the run. Ratbox. Pluto. Oh, Rat Rocks, or Pat Rocks even. Murdered while running for it. Phoenix Ops moving up as well from the 32nd Massachusetts. And here we go. Who's this out here? Who's the brave soul going up against the entire Confederate Army? That was Muscope who decided against it. So let's see as we now move over. Oh, heavens above. What's going on over here? A little bit of a nasty situation with Von Waltzam and Von Waltzam. So Aaron Von Waltzam and John Von Waltzam, the Von Waltzam brothers. No doubt of German extraction. What are you kicking for? There's nobody there to kick. Oh, nanotox. Silly, silly nanotox. Staff Adjutant red. He's about to become a lot redder as Spartan is getting involved as well. Barnabas Seaham is murdered. The ham has been sliced. Brutal, brutal goings on, ladies and gentlemen. Music, for a sad funeral music from the 20th Maine. And Colonel Lance leading the 32nd Massachusetts up. Breaking into a run. And soon, the battle is on. Nanotox, currently in what you would call a target-rich environment. Now, if he misses someone now... Oh, down goes John Walsam. John von Walsam. And there is a complete miss. Okay, never mind. Oh, now this is going to be a problem. Now they're being hit from both sides, and this is going to be pretty much it for the Confederate state. Down goes Muscope. Down goes Cheshire. Mr. Fuzzles is no more. Nanotox also finished off. Tim's red as well. Oh, terrible, terrible things going on here. One man left alive. Who is that one man? Oh, my goodness. It's Blacklake. Recruit Blacklake from the 7th. Looks behind him, sees the entire Union army. And, oh my goodness. Oh, he's going in for a bit of rifle buttage. No, a little bit of rifle barrel. Oh God, he's being ganged. Look at this. Oh, brilliant. And got horse rammed to death. Oh, glorious. We'll be back with the next round. And we return. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A great way to start the battle with Bellyfort team killing somebody. Oh, dear. Good stuff. Anyway, this next round is underway. Oh, dear. Unai has just shot himself in the testicles. Always a bad thing. As we were looking at Recruit Nova from the 2nd Connecticut. Oh dear, Bumble Bonce dead already. Holy crap, poor Bumble. The Bonce is no more. He has been shot in the Bonce. As these camera continues to fly past the horses. And it looks like the Rogan sharpshooters are taking a few casualties at the moment. Dark Thunder we watch. And, oh, what be this? Rockefeller getting involved with the Confederate state. Cavalry, down goes Rockefeller. Up very, very quickly indeed. And he's decided to hide behind a tree. And that's a sensible move for him, really, under the circumstances. Out comes the pistol. He looks for danger. He looks for opportunity. And misses every single shot. No, I'm kidding, really. He hasn't missed. He's only missed one so far. But he's got to pick and choose. Oh, slice and dice. More goings on. As now you can see here, Rockefeller getting involved and continuing as, who's this man here? Lord Jesus. Fine name, sir, and fine foodstuffs. Oh, look at that. A fine slice into George McHale. And Rockefeller taking down Edelweiss. Oh, drive-by horse, ladies and gentlemen. And down goes Jesus, sliced and then added to small sticks with pineapple squares on. Anyway, let's just see what's going on. Who's this gentleman who's running away? That's Edward F. Noel. And we shall see if we can find more people. Here's the Von Walsams. Yeah, it makes you sound like Edelweiss again, isn't it? No, it's not some kind of north and south version of The Sound of Music. And there's Major Pluto with his fine balding head. We approve of the shiny bonces. As now, let's see if we can find out where these guys are. What kind of attack are they doing? As it looks like the 32nd Massachusetts are having a little bit of problems with the enemy. And it looks like they've got the enemy on the run. Extra Crispy, Volunteer Extra Crispy. Fine name, sir. and GCK 99. Let's see who these are. There's John Sword, and there's Captain Dominic, and these guys are running from the Union Army. Understandably, those deadly rifles, as it looks like Fuzzles has been sliced as well. Oh, down goes a man, and that was Babylon, unfortunately, being taken down. Who's this guy going after? It's Private Miller, and finally, look at that. Stabby goodness, as the Rhode Islanders run into trouble as well. Let's see if we can lock in on the Rhode Islanders, as they're literally getting numbers lower and lower. Recruit Weed Truck. Yeah, great. Fantastic. Great name. Black Dog. That, of course, is Mr. Bats. Look at this. Oh, dear. And, wow. Look at that. Just waiting for the off. So well drilled to remain there. Waiting for that moment when they can strike. As Dominic falls. Yeah, this kind of... This is Napoleonic Wars, North and South all over. Oh, bunch of numpties. Love it. I can't stop watching, it's just too much. That must be, of course, the mighty, honourable, and wonderful Mr. Diddles. Major Dagon loading the cannons for his friend Private Gromster. There we go. So Dagon getting involved. And it looks like more fighting is going out in the field. Look at that. Look at those numbers running across behind the back of the buildings. The 7th New Jersey now being hunted by these fellows. The 32nd Massachusetts. There's Colonel Lance dodging all over the place. Oh my goodness, look at him. Figure of 8, serpentine, 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 run, run Lance, run. Staff Captain Hadley taken down by William Crow's sword. And out comes the pistol of Lance. What damage can he do? He does none so far. So pretty much standard shooting for Lance there, really. Bless him, poor lad. As now you can see him out with the sabre, and he's getting involved as 2 members of the Confederate Army go after him. Now it's just mano a mano with Private Chiller. A fine turning stab there. Oh, Lance has got 3 on 1. Takes one down. Manages to block. And finally gets team killed. Welcome back, Lance. Welcome back. Oh, brilliant. Poor Lance. Oh, heavens. Looks like a little bit of sword fun on the edge of the map. And had him up against the corner. Major Pluto does the damage. And the forces now continue to pull back to where they were. Oh, God. This has just got to be the best thumbnail ever in the history of the universe. Oh, and then Diddles goes and moves and breaks it. Oh dear, never mind. So, Private Gromster continues. Dagon continues, and there's Swift Wisp. And let's see what the numbers are looking like. So it's 34 and 2. So there's 2 Confederate state forces out there. Oh, let's look at that. Isn't that just lovely? The wonderful Mr. Diddles. And the fate disappears, and we're on to the next round. Oh god, there's so many horns. Let's go over to the commanding officer. It's going to be melee only, and I've got to do some drumming. Some important drumming is required. Oh god, there's a lot of drummers as well. Yep. Still going to make sure. Charge indeed. So let's see. And you can see I've got fine suitable period whiskers and sideboards now. Hinkle with the apples again. Wonder if I'll get to do some drumming and with diddles. That'd be cool. Oh, there's Recruit Demon. Off the horses or have a sleigh. As in, what, a sleigh to be pulled by horses? Free sleigh, yay. Yay for free sleighs. I'm going to stand between them. I think I'm going to stand and drum between both of them. Here we go. And about face. Where's Diddles? Where's Diddles? Got to do a salute. Ah, there's Hinkle. Oh, God. No, get off me. Oh, God damn it. Oh, completely taken apart. Oh, God, look at this. George Hamilton without his hat. I know. Achilles, fellow drummer taken down. Drummer down, drummer down. No mercy for people who kill the musicians. No mercy. See, they didn't kill him. They killed me, but they didn't kill him. Ah, that's got to be like caster aiming. That's what it is. Blatant, absolutely blatant. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time for more North and South. Take care, everyone.